What up, though?
So we about to keep it real, family. You know how we do on Jazz Cats. We keep it funky. We keep it real. We keep it jazzy. But we are saluting three kings today. So that's Black History Month. This is my last show, so I'm super excited to end it with you guys.
That's what's up.
Did I hit you? Right here.
I hit you.
Remind me of my days at 88.1.
Trying to get right here.
They did me grimy though. I shouldn't be shouting them out though.
Well.
you know how that goes.
How can I share your live feed?
Are we friends?
No, I don't think so.
You need to fix that.
I mean, I could do that right now.
I'm just saying, go ahead and fix that and then.
Say bang.
Just that.
Don't make it happen. My big ass phone heavy.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll just pull it from there, actually.
Yeah, that's why I say you might as
well. What I'm going to do is just put that one there.
Mm-hmm.
Not my own. I'm going to just put that one there to where it's still all the same one.
Yeah, I just did it.
And I could just share her feed.
Delete that.
So you can't tag it. I got to go to your, what is it, off the Detroit Grind Strong one now?
Yep, it's a DJ on the DJS page. It's live now.
There we go. You got it? We friends?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. All right, family. The show should be starting in 2 minutes. So when that little light, that green light, is going to be like a square in the corner. That means we're live.
All right, bet. Man from Michigan Bike Life can be like, oh, you got on my hat.
Yeah.
It's all things Detroit, all things Michigan. Step.
It keeps saying post filled.
All right, I'm about to start some music. So.
Told you before. Anything about Al Jarreau?
Yeah.
No. Oh, shit, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Did that wrong. Sorry, people. No.
Oh, this must be late or something.
Yeah, there's going to be a delay on it.
Here we go. All right, let's play some music. We're going to start off, like I said, with the Alexander Design Check.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the only thing. Like, they can't hear the live on the music on the live. They're standing there looking at our ugly faces.
Right. Now, if they go to YouTube, they can.
Oh, they go to... What's YouTube?
WJZZ Cool TV.
So, WJZZ News TV. So...
All right, family, we are live right now. Hey, family, welcome to Jazz Cats with your girl, Honey. I am sitting with three kings on my final show for February. So, salute three kings. Happy Black History Month, and thank you for joining me.
No problem.
Could you introduce yourself?
You got Knowledge. Got my homeboy, Good Money over here. E-Rock.
Up in this thing.
Okay, all right. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Talk to me about you. Are you a Detroit native? What's up?
Oh, yeah. Born and raised. Except for that little bit of time I did up in Mount Clemens, born and raised, Puritan Avenue. It's over there. Forest, Monica and Puritan. Everybody know where that's at. Went to Mumford High School. Graduated from Henry Ford, OU. Until they, 88.1 decided they didn't want me no more. So
we're not gonna keep on talking about 88.1. Shout out. We love y'all. At the end of the day, we're gonna keep going, but Talk to
It's
me.
all right. I mean, I'm a Good Money G100. They call me, man. I've been around here in the music industry. It's really, kind of how I got my feet in the door with a lot of things that's going on around in the city. And I came out with this banger, man, back in the days, man, called Player Haters. I don't know if a lot of people remember that track. Well, you know what? I know they remember that track.
We
That
might have to
Player
play that a
Haters
little
in this
bit.
house.
We
If
might
you
have to
see
play
them
that. We might
pointing
have
them
to
out,
play
yeah,
that.
yeah. So, man, I've been beating
I
these
think
streets.
I remember that song.
Yeah, I've been beating these streets down for a while, man. Recently, I've been coaching PAL football over at Persian High School, man. Yeah, hey, if y'all got kids out there, y'all been trying to get y'all kids in football or something, man, get them off them streets, get them away from them video games, man. Get them out there on that field, man. Y'all come holler at us over at Persian, man. ESCD Side Cowboys, man. And there's plenty of organizations out there. You ain't just got to come there. Just get the kids out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Send them over to the Raider Nation, man. Send them over to the Spartans. Send them to the Rams. Send them to the Bears. I don't care where you send them. Just get them up
get
off
them
that
out the
couch
house.
and get them up out the house, man, and get them
And
involved in
if
the
I'm
community
correct,
out
you
there.
also do. They have the cheerleaders for the young ladies as well.
Yes, they do have
So,
cheerleading. So if you
boom,
got girls and
boom.
whatnot, young ladies like that, man, get them out there and get them active, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them
Love
involved.
that. Love that. Come on now.
What up, though? It's E-Rock, Smoke Strong, the strong part of the Detroit Grind Strong.
I know he was smoking strong up in that dang on look. It was smelling good. I had to take care of business, but I'm like, bro,
Hey, if you know
I'ma
me,
see you after the show.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
if they know me, they already know I'm smoking strong. This is a lifestyle. I just didn't make this up. You gotta have strong. You smoking with me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about what you guys are doing.
Well, this was basically like off the cuff for us. Like, what happened, I sat down and I thought about it when I was developing my clothing line, and I had did a couple things prior to, but I already knew my homies had some things going on already. So I decided one day just to call him Good Money. It's like, hey, bro, let's go ahead and go and get this building. And little did I know he was already looking for a building to start his record label. So we called up E-Rock. E-Rock showed up, was like, he down with it. He had the Smoke Strong line. Good Money had the Grind the Greatness line. I had the Detroit Shit line. Put the money up. Boom. 2 months later, we had a building.
Up in that thing, man.
Like that.
So can we say that things just fell in divine order?
Man, let me put you on a time scale for this. I called him on July 24th. By August 21st, we were signing a lease on the building.
Boom.
By October 31st, our doors were open.
Boom.
Like, you talk about like moving and moving and moving. I was just happy that I had the money to just go ahead and just like, you know what? We're going to make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it took off and it ran by itself. We were kind of under the gun as far as, the opening date, because we still weren't, completely finished with the building. We're still not completely finished with the building, because it's not just the clothing store that we got it from. We also have the photography and video studio, and then we're still in the process of having the recording studio built. So we still not fully up and running operationally at 100%. Right now, I can literally tell you we are basically at 25%, and that's just with the store portion of it.
Okay.
So at least we focusing on that right now and trying to build everything up. And one of the things that, the big homie Trick told us, you guys decided to open a business in the middle of a pandemic. Like, who does that?
Three kings. That's who do that. Three kings.
Like they say, chances make champions, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Why not? Why not?
No doubt about it.
I see no reason why not to do that. I mean, I salute you guys. Now, what was that first song you told me that kind of inspired you? It wasn't by Al Jarreau. It was another song.
Oh, man, how you forget that?
Because my mind all over the place.
Oh, man. This is the number one jazz classic on the planet.
Uh-huh.
Summer Madness.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, my mind
Summer
wasn't
Madness.
Cool in the Gang, Summer Madness.
How can I be thinking about Summer Madness when it's coldest?
Because the summer is coming up.
Some of these people tuned in on our lives right now may not know nothing about that. But, in the jazz world, they know all about it.
And a lot of cats don't know this either. Like, I'm an ex-DJ, so when it comes down to music, hey, I ain't got no problem with it. You got you got the DJ plus the two artists over here, so music is not a stranger to us.
Right. Okay, let me try and find it. I'm hoping this is it. Nope, that's not it. Don't judge.
Cool in the game.
Cool. Hey, my guy was Najee. I like Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when Najee came with them horns, man,
We don't wanna
and he
do Kool-Aid,
replayed
yeah.
that bet you don't know what's going on, man, that right there, that right there did something for me. That did definitely something for me.
Okay. You said Miles Davis.
This the 8-minute version.
Oh yeah.
So what all do you have in the store? Talk to me about your products, things of that. While I find some music.
We got some G2G, which is my clothing line. It means grind to greatness. You know what I'm saying? So any of y'all out there, man, hey, you got to be on that grind, man. If you want to be great, you got to get on that grind. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna come to you sitting at home, sitting on your ass. You got to get out there and go get it. And E-Rock, he got the smoke strong. You know what he do? That's what he do.
Are you representing what you have on?
Well, yeah, I got the G2G on.
Everybody
E-Rock got the smoke strong on. Actually, Knowledge got the Detroit shit on right now. And that's kind of how the name came together. A lot of people don't even know that's how the name came together. So it's Detroit, grind, strong. So we took the Detroit from Detroit shit. We took the grind from grind to greatness. We took the strong from smoke strong. And we made Detroit grind strong.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, put 3 arms on that thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
I want to see your face.
Okay.
You want to see my face?
You want to see your face.
I
We want to see your face.
And kind of, just to kind of stay on that subject just for a hot second, man. With that being said, it's just like, man, a lot of people want to be in competition with each other instead of getting together and linking up with their homeboys. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's that much more easier. You know what I'm saying? When you can put 3 minds together, 4 minds together, or whatnot. I was taught by some older wise men that they schooled me about the Ring of Fire. You know what I'm saying? So if a lot of y'all don't know about the Ring of Fire, I kind of just touch bases on it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you got a group of 5 solid ass people, right? All businesses is basically quarterly. Some are up, some are down. You know what I'm saying? With these groups of people, it's just 5 of them in this group. Ring of Fire, right? Well, us 3 might be doing good right now. Your other 2 might not. So we uplift them.
Right.
The other 2 might be doing bad, and the other 3 not. Then them 2 uplift them. If you continuously keep, keyword, uplifting each other, you know what I'm saying? How do you go wrong really at the end of the day? How do you go wrong at the end of the day? Shake hands with people, man. Make friends. When y'all get out there, a lot of people go out into the clubs. I've been in the club industry a long time. A lot of people be out in the clubs or whatever, and they don't really network with people. A lot of people be like, man, you talk to a lot of people, you know a lot of people, you do this, that. Hey, bro, I just get out there and network with people, socialize. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up. Be friendly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be walking around chest all out acting like you just going to tear up shit. No, man. Ain't nobody trying to spend no money with you like that. You ain't about to get no investors. You know what I'm saying? And what you going to do is the people that would come fuck with you going to turn it. I ain't going over there with that, man, because it's a new day and era now, man. There's so much craziness going on in this world right now, man, that, hey, people trying to get their shit together, take care of their family, take care of your kids and your family. That's what it's about.
That part.
That's what it's about. Hell with them streets out there and doing all that craziness. Man, it's about you want to talk about you think you're a man because you do this, you do that. Man, you a man when you take care of your fucking kids and you paying bills and you taking care of your family. That's when you a man. The hell with all that other shit.
I agree. You got something to say, bro?
Man, I forgot what the subject matter is. Yeah, I was tucked in on the Ring of Fire.
Talk to me.
Right.
I mean, you got a point though. You know, like what are you saying? You know, because I'm not really. You can talk to me, but don't talk to me too long. You know what I'm saying? Like I kick it with you. All right, go on about your business. I'm not a people person like that. He is. You know, he an out front, outgoing personality. I let him be the face. Go ahead, you talk to him. You know, I ain't got too many kickers for you. You know, you know, that's just me. You know, but Detroit shit came about as a hashtag, and I used it, and it was basically, it's what we do. You know, I travel around the country a lot, so when I go out there, and everybody always tell me, matter of fact, people from out of town always tell me, you know, just on the handshake, they're like, oh, that's some Detroit shit. True. You know, certain things that certain people do. Detroiters do Detroit shit. We jit. That's some Detroit shit. We go to the island. We cruise. You know, Houston got the swingers. We roll 22s. and up. That's Detroit shit. Challenge the Chargers, that's Detroit shit. That's what we do. And I was basically took that and I embraced it, and now you wearing it.
And she definitely representing up in this thing.
Bam.
Definitely representing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Nothing but love and support for all of you all. But come on, talk to me.
Three-headed monster.
I'm scared, y'all. He just said three-headed monster.
Hey, if you know our history, we've been rocking together for years and years and years and years and years. So when they came to me with this was easy. Like I said before, this was easy. Yeah. We always worked for other people. Why not work for yourself?
I definitely commend you on that.
No doubt about it.
We help other people make money. Why not do it ourselves? We all got our own brand. When you come to Detroit Grind Strong, it's like going to a flea market. You can get 3 different brands in one store. You know what I'm saying? You get your photography, you get your videography. Our studio is under construction, but pretty soon you come in there and record. We got a record label. Good Money got songs out. We got Woodman with songs out. We got artists up and coming. It's like a one-stop shop.
All right, now I love it.
And big shout out to my man's Big Sloan out there, man. Out there, my LBC rapper, man. Big shout out to you, my brother. He on G100 Music Group official, man. Y'all know what it is.
What you got to say? Now you like.
It was just one of the things. It was, it's just something that crossed my mind, because he's speaking on the photography and the videography in the studio, and it was the one thing that kind of had in mind, when I had the vision in my head for this, was to basically, LA got the marathon, shout out to Nipsey, may he rest in peace. He had his situation going in LA for his people, for them to rep LA, for them to rep Compton, for them to get, shop within their own. We got all these other Detroit clothing lines out here, and a lot of them is way out. Now, granted, we couldn't get a building where we prefer to, but we already plan on a second location, and we hope to get in Midtown or something like that.
Speaking into existence, go ahead.
Right. That's literally second location. But we took the cheapest building that was available, that was in our budget, that wasn't too far out. We had to be somewhere close to Detroit. Now, granted, we are located in the city of Roseville, but we also set another marker there. One of the few black-owned businesses in Roseville. A lot of people don't come out that way. You know how brothers are. They don't want to cross 8 Mile like that. But we decided, let's be close to the freeway, not too far from the city.
Then get on, get off.
Yeah, so you catch on. You come on in, get on out. That's how if you trying to get brothers up north of 8 Mile, they gotta have easy access to the E-way.
That's 1
mile away from the right. Less than 1 mile away from 696
and 94.
Right.
So we're gonna jam a little bit to this Summer Madness. Is this something that inspired you guys in your preparation for this?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Jazz music has always inspired me. My I grew up with uncles and aunties and whatnot, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was a kid, it's crazy because when I was a kid, they'd be playing that music and I'd be in the car, back of the car, and I'm mad. I don't want to hear this. I want to hear what's popping then. My era type of style of music, and I couldn't appreciate the music then because I was just really, jazz music is something that really comes with age. Honestly, you tend to appreciate the horns. You tend to start to appreciate the sounds that these artists are putting together, and versus started hearing that, and I rap. So I love rap music. But as I got older, it was like that appreciation for the music just started to stick to me a lot more because that comes with getting wiser, man. Learning how to sit your ass down and relax a little bit. That's what jazz music do to you. You know what I'm saying? You put on some of that jazz, man. I'm gonna tell y'all you little youngers out there, man. I'm gonna tell you about something, man. You put on you some nice little jazz, man. You go get a nice little bottle of wine. and you pull up at the crib on your old lady, or if you ain't got one if you're single and you got somebody you going to go hang out with, man, come up in there and put some jazz on with a bottle of wine and see where that gets you. That's gonna get you way farther than that damn Hennessy. Y'all both gonna fuck around being there trying to kill each other off that yak, man. Yeah,
baby.
get you some of that wine, play some jazz music, man, and mellow on out. So I mean, and like now, recently I've been listening to a lot more jazz because I want to start incorporating it into some of my newer music that I'm doing now.
Okay.
Because really, a lot of artists haven't tapped into that side of it yet. You know, they've tapped into a lot of other genres of music. As far as, I mean, they mixing all type of hip hop and stuff with techno, electro music, and all type of stuff. I mean, you had a few of them even cross over with some country, and you know what I'm saying. But not many have touched, you know, the jazz field and kind of collaborated and mixed it with the hip hop music, man. And I got something coming for you, man. That's all I'm saying. G1 Music Group got something coming for y'all, man.
I love it.
And you know, basically, I'll spin off what he's saying. Like, that was my experience growing up when it came to jazz. You know, so my pops, he always listened. He actually took me on a tour. Like, when everybody asked me about WJZZ, I'm like, yeah, they used to be on the boulevard. They used to be in a house on the boulevard, just east of Woodward. You can get to WJZZ. You know, the Fisher Building that way. WJZZ was that way. And I remember, like, the history of WJZZ. I remember when they shut down the first time. That was my senior year in high school. You know, so they came back. Like, great. But jazz has always been a part of, you know, of my background, you know, based off my pops. Because my pops used to constantly. Matter of fact, he had a whole stereo system that he bought in the house that was just for that. You want to listen to the boom bap and all that? Go play that on the other radio. But the one that was in the living room, and trust me, my hard-headed ass, I blew a speaker on that one. I didn't want to go home that day.
I'm sure.
But jazz influenced my hip-hop side. You know, it influenced me, and it took me more so to the East Coast side of rap than it did to the West Coast. The West Coast wasn't really doing jazz sampling. But if you listen to any Tribe Called Quest, Diggable Planets, you listen to them, and all of all jazz inspired. 90% of hip hop is jazz inspired. So most of the samples that you will hear from Guru to Premier, like, you will hear jazz samples. Rest in peace to my late cousin. He had a lot of jazz samples.
Jay Dilla.
So
Jay Dilla.
I wasn't gonna throw his name out there, but
I don't. Hey, that's Detroit, man. That's Detroit.
We always gotta.
Hey, that's Dilla.
We gotta represent Detroit.
I don't pull those cards like that. But
it is what it is. Rest in peace.
That's what hip hop comes from in the modern age, is from jazz. So you can't discredit jazz as a genre, because we sample the hell out of it on the regular.
Wow.
They just got away from it recently. You know what I'm saying? You got to think a lot of these groups that he named, like he's saying, Tribe Called Quest and these guys, like
that was a different kind of rap.
It was a different era.
It was a different era.
And it got lost. And it's time for it to get brought back.
It really is time.
It's time for it to get brought back.
Man. Yeah, because what they're listening to now is not even music.
I like to call that jazz, man. To me personally, man, that's just feel good music. Seriously.
Jazz.
And you can put some jazz on, man. Roll the windows down. Cruise down Jefferson or something like that with the windows down, man, and listen to some jazz, man.
Yes,
you will kind of feel at peace.
Yes.
It'll make you even feel better about life, all type of shit, man. Look up at the moon, you know what I'm saying? Feel the breeze coming up off of you.
And the cops ain't pulling you over when you're blasting that out the trunk.
You gotta say that. But you play that dang on rap. Let's get some music on.
My little thing over here is just on a.
Got mine on right now.
My phone too heavy. I had this big phone.
And you still got your case on too, huh?
Yeah, that OtterBox on there weighing it down.
What up, everybody?
What up? Who that is? Mr. Paul Kaish. What up, Chuck? What up, Einstein? What up, y'all? We see y'all.
Said, we're gonna go YouTube.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Whoever watching these lives right there, we appreciate that.
That's what's the name,
Mama?
Mama?
Sure y'all go follow Honey. Go like Honey's page on Facebook. Y'all go check her out.
What up, Tez?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's support.
Is that grandma?
No, that's sis.
Oh.
That's her daughter.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to check out some Boney James because I remember
Boney
you said
James,
Boney
I was gonna say
James
that.
Oh, yeah.
got some things going for you all too, right?
Boney
Oh, yeah.
James, a little Kenny G,
Mm-hmm.
Miles Davis.
Mm-hmm.
My brother actually had me DJ his wedding. It was mostly jazz. That's where I could say put me on the jazz.
Grown folk music, man.
And
Grown
it's
folk
just
music.
that simple. But I'm going to say from a rider to a rider, we're going to check out Boney James Ride.
Let's get it. Let's ride.
Let me turn this other one off. Y'all be doing too much, y'all. Y'all just don't get it. There we go. Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all listen to that right there. That make you feel good right there. Yeah, make you snap your fingers and all that. Make you do one of these right here. You got to know something about something. You know something about something.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Trust me, some of these young girls know about it. They just don't know how to name it. They just know that's what that man in that Cadillac was playing.
Like you said, it is
taxi. That sugar daddy pulling up playing, man.
You know it is what it is.
Whose boat was you on this summer?
That's what they always say. You see them pretty girls, but you don't see the drivers too often.
Right.
Jesus. Family, you're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We're streaming live right now on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube. Go like, subscribe, comment, and then go like, subscribe, and comment again.
Again and again.
And again and again.
You got some of that hustle music derived from this too.
Oh, you better say that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
It's that feel-good music.
You say grown and sexy, just be real.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Grown and sexy.
That's what it is. You got to be able to, you got to know how to appreciate music first and foremost.
So I can pull your coat.
Appreciate something like this.
I can pull your coattail again. Remember when you was waking up on Saturday morning?
Right.
The music you cleaned up too.
Oh, mama made you clean up.
No doubt about it.
House smelled like bleach and Lysol. If your mama was nice, she let you watch cartoons that morning before you got started.
And what you do as a kid though? Pout around, mad. You ain't want to hear this type of music. You ain't want to clean up nothing. Now when you get older, you the one that's in there cleaning up shit, trying to get your kids up to do something, listening to that same music.
Matter of fact, I might start playing jazz in the house because you know what? You think about it. But just like you said, you pouting, ready to go outside and play. But nowadays, these kids don't want to go outside and play. I'm starting bumping some jazz in the house. Get both them boys out my house.
Oh, that's too funny. Too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Too funny. Okay, so we did some Boney James. Tell me, where did that music just take you?
Well, that was the whole discussion.
I know you took you back to the but continue.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It took me in the back of my mama's '82 Buick back there.
'82 Buick. Lord,
took me into the back of my '82
back.
Buick, man. Leaning back there in the back, man. Just riding, jamming. No, but like you said, man. Personally, it makes a lot of times. I'm be completely honest. Will listen to music like this before I even start to write the other music that I do currently, because it really relaxes my mind. It just takes me literally to another place. It takes me to it's like you worry free or something. Like it just make you feel good. I know it make me feel good. I don't know about everybody else, but that shit make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And it takes my mind. It puts my mind at peace. One thing about the mind is that if it ain't at peace, ain't nothing else around you really gonna, be at peace within you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, maybe a lot of y'all out there start to need to listen to a little jazz music, man. Get that inner peace and see how things around you start to change.
That part.
It'll take me back to the last time I was at my mom and daddy house because it ain't stopped. It ain't stopped.
So they still gigging, huh? They still jamming.
It's like I'm still a child every time I go over there because there's some jazz going on and some work to be done.
What did you That's a good thing, you know.
Look, I'm old now. My back hurt too, Pop.
No, man, appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Because,
Appreciate that.
mine's gone.
Mine's
Well, my
too.
mom anyways. My dad still, he's still out there. He making it. The man that raised me, he passed away also. So the household that I grew up in, both those parents are gone. But my biological father is still alive. So, hey, man, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Counting blessings.
Yeah, mine's the other way around. My biological is gone. My pop here and my mom's still here. But, I got to take the good with the bad. I still got them. So I still appreciate it. But like I said, this music take me, literally, this music take me back to my mom and my pop's house, no matter what. It's there. Because when I hopped in the car and pulled off, it was Jay-Z was going on. but
like for me, that's what I'm saying. Like the music we do, after we do shows, and you get in the car and you just did what you did, this is what I would throw on.
So after a show, you would come back and chill on some jazz.
Yeah, because that's, like I said, we do different music. So once you get in the car, it's time to mellow out. Like he said, feel good music. You feel good. You sit back, roll the windows down, let the wind hit you in the face, and you let them instruments do what they do. That's what jazz is about.
Let me see if you know something about my girl. Let me see.
It's a beautiful feeling.
What y'all know about Mesa?
Let's go ahead and get it.
Hmm.
Let's go ahead and get it. Go and put it down for us.
Just saying.
For the ones that is up on it and the ones that's not up on it. Go and school them something. Honey, what you got for me, honey?
I got deep waters.
Yeah. Deep water.
It's always a classic.
Sorry about that, y'all. I can't sing, so you know what I'm saying. If I just down there busted y'all eardrums out, my bad.
See, it's all about the music.
Man, quit playing. Deep water.
And me being a producer,
this is old. Right, this is an old one.
That's a cut.
Mm-hmm. Good music, man. Like we say, feel good music. Grown and sexy music.
Yeah, that's a jam. That's one song that I could chill with a drink, rolling wine. And I'm just where I'm at, despite whatever's going on in the world, outside me, in my little circle. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean by that peace, that inner peace. You know what I'm saying? That inner peace is very powerful, man. That shit projects off to the universe, and that universe sends that peace right back to you. And it sends peaceful-minded people like yourself around you. It's kind of how we came together. Like we say, we've been down with each other forever. You know what I'm saying? And then we kind of he started doing his thing. He was doing his thing. I was doing my thing. But as we grew and we started all getting on the same level again, it just brought us all right back together. Mm-hmm. And now we here at Detroit grinding strong. You know what I'm saying?
Sitting here at WJZZ with your girl, honey.
Let's get it.
Love it, love it.
Ain't this what Smokey Mama was listening to when he showed him go get him a pack of cigarettes? Make it enough.
Yes. You know what? You're right. That's funny. That's funny. Make it enough. That's not enough, Mama. You gave me $2. That's terrible. Terrible. But I love it. I love that. I love the vibe that I'm getting with you guys. And you know what? Let me apologize because I was supposed to get with y'all for so long. And it was like, okay, look, I got life is showing up too many times. But again, I'm just so grateful that you guys came on the last day of Black History Month so I can really salute what you guys are doing because it's appreciated and it's needed.
And that's vice versa right back at you, man. This ain't a one-way street, man. We appreciate you for having us here. You know what I mean? It's just like you take your time out your day and have us come in here to your station and kind of interview us to let the world hear what we got to say or how we feel about certain situations. So, and that's that part of, how we was kind of talking about earlier. It's just about showing that love, man. Show that love to your peoples, man. Once everybody start understanding that, you know what I'm saying, the love will get you so much further in life than the hate will. It's just like it takes way more energy out of your body and out of your life to hate on somebody than it do to be peaceful and loving.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Stress kills.
You better say that again. Especially in our community.
For real.
Yeah.
With our kings.
Mm-hmm.
Our kings are dying from stress.
Mm-hmm.
Because they too worried about what the next man
Say
is
it one
doing.
more time for the people in the class.
I'm trying to stay cute. I'm trying to keep them gray hairs off my face.
You don't look a day over 25.
I got the gray hairs, but I still, it ain't this. I take this as wisdom because my skin is still good as hell.
And you know what? I kind of got to
Black don't crack.
I got to
That's what
jump
we
back
said.
I'm
over
trying to
here.
tell you, I'm about to be 50, so
Exactly.
I got to jump
Looking
over
like
here
you
for a
40.
hot second because I like how you keep addressing us as kings. So, like, us as men got to start understanding that these women look up to us as kings. And we got to start looking up to them as queens and not just looking up to them like that. Start treating them like that. You know what I'm saying? I hate to even blame shit on media because it's like media, well, it's the people that's fucking going to go post the media. So it's just like, man, just start holding yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Stop calling these women all these B words and all these old degrading words because they done dealt with 400 years of that already. You know what I'm saying?
Next
uplifting.
to us.
Right next.
Right
He
next
he
in
went
the
through the trenches with us. You know
Right
what I'm
in the
saying?
trenches.
So start uplifting these women. You know what I'm saying? And once you start uplifting these women, y'all wonder why a lot of these young children now is done about lost their damn minds and acting the way that they are acting out in these streets. It's because first and foremost, you as the father didn't do what the hell you were supposed to do, and secondly, you downgraded it and you dogged the mama out for so damn long that the young man, it's hard for him to respect either one of y'all.
And then you're gonna have the audacity to catch an attitude when somebody treats your daughter the same way.
Oh,
Right.
It's like
that part I felt that. Bam.
And once the streets get a hold of him though, and show him this and that or whatever, he ain't got no respect for nobody no more. He ain't got no respect for his parents. He ain't got no respect for no elders. He ain't got no respect for the potty store up the street, nobody around the corner. And you know what happens to him? He end up dead or he end up with a number in prison the rest of his life.
Or institution.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about jail.
Mentally or mentally, yeah.
Because unfortunately, we lost the village.
Mm-hmm.
That is what happened. We was raised by the village, like you said. Your neighbor would whoop your ass if you was out of line and your mama and your daddy was at work. Nowadays, you can't even touch your kids. So
man,
that's what you said was the hammer on the nail on the hammer. We lost the village.
Look. And I can tell you, me and him that had plenty of conversations about his mama used to treat me like I was one of hers.
Exactly.
Man, but I remember, and Lord rest his soul, I missed this old man. But over there on my mama's street, where she still stay at now, 2 doors down was an old man named Buddy. My best friend when I was a kid, growing up, was a 65-year-old man. Him and his wife. First his wife died and he was there by himself, and then he died a couple years later. And I'm so upset about that because the house is still there. It's vacant, but it's still there. So every time I pull up on my mom and pop, I got to see that house. And before I even get to them, I got to see that house. So that old man used to whip my ass and then make me cut his grass.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't nothing I can say because he'd drag me right down there to Pop. Pop be like, okay, you expect me to say something? He told you go cut his grass. Now go and get down there and get done. Then when you get done down there, come down here and get started on this one. Matter of fact, you can do the house in between. So the rest of my life, I was cutting. We a corner house. I'm cutting 3 yards. All I did was one thing. I threw a firecracker and I ended up cutting 3 lawns. There go the rest of my Saturday.
Hey,
Wow.
Police, like she said,
That's just the way it was.
Too funny.
No doubt. And to go kind of into, because like I like to talk like serious. I had aunties and uncles tell me that I should be a preacher or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I don't think being a preacher is me. You know what I'm saying? But I think being a speaker is me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've been so in love with music for so long, because when I get in front of that microphone and I'm in the booth, this is my opportunity to say what I want to say over this music and get a message out there. And it's, and how we was talking about earlier about how you was talking about the village and how it takes a village to basically to raise a child or whatnot. One of the biggest issues with today is see, they forgot about neighborhood. See what I'm saying? Keep this out. Neighborhood. What they did was they forgot all about the fucking neighbors. They
And
stopped
just kept
caring
the
about
hood.
thy
It
neighbor
just kept the
and just kept the
hood.
hood.
Ain't that a mess?
And see, now all you hear is the hood. I'm from the hood. This the hood. This the hood. No, nigga, it's neighborhood.
And you
It's
don't even
somebody
know the
that's
person
next
that
to
lives
you.
next to
It's
you.
somebody that's next to you that you should be looking out for.
But they don't.
You should be looking out for the next neighbor. You should be looking out all for the next neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Look out for each other,
Look
man.
out for thy
Have
neighbor.
you heard of this? I think it was 97 people that put their money together down in Georgia, and they're making a community, Freedom
Yes.
Georgia.
Hold on.
I have a
Before you get in there, tell her about that whole situation, the whole division.
Oh yeah. Well, recently, I go see this doctor. He's a chiropractor. I was in like bad health and medicine, all craziness, but I don't take medicines no more. Nothing. I'm trying to like kind of get past that. But this doctor that I go see when I was just in the office the other day with him, he's they're getting groups of us, and thank God that me and my people is about to be a partner of this. Well, buying up a bunch of acres. And everybody is going. We're gonna start off all with 1 acre of property. We're not building big houses, nothing like that on there. Just like little small cottages. It's a blueberry farm. So we're gonna everybody have their own little land, but the whole land, all of it is accessible to everybody. So you just own this 1 acre, got a cottage on there, or whatever you decide to put on it, little mini house or whatnot. But you have access to all of the rest of this land. Grow our own fruit, grow our own, eat off the land, basically. Eat off the land, and it's like I say, it's all about being in touch with others and stop. Y'all, people gotta really get out of the mind frame of me or I, or like it's just only about you, because life is just not about you. You know what I'm saying? It's about all of us.
Amen.
I remember I had a conversation with a guy that was talking about, oh, such and such, he ain't nothing but a punk ass garbage man, or whatever, this and that, or such and such, you ain't nothing but a restaurant worker, whatever. But it's like, when them people that say stuff like that, it's like, you gotta eat, don't you? So what if it wasn't no fucking restaurant workers or whatever? How you gonna eat?
Make it make sense.
What if the garbage man, what if it wasn't no garbage people out here? Where the fuck you gonna put your garbage at? Who gonna come get your garbage for you? You know what I'm saying? So we all need each other for something. That's civilization. We all need each other for something. Stop downgrading the next person or whatever. And like how me and this group of people, I was lucky enough to get brought into the situation. But that's what happens when you sending positive energy and positive vibes out to the universe. These other people, now these guy's a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These guys are multimillionaires. Here they is having a conversation with me, somebody out the hood. You know what I'm saying? That come from fucking Section 8, come from nothing. I'm having conversations with doctors now about going and buying acres and stuff like that. Because it's all about the way you start transpiring your life and speaking positive and moving in a positive light. That's those type of people will start to attract to you. Like magnets, man. You take the magnets around the wrong way, they push each other away, right? You got to be on the same page. When other people see you on the same page as them, hey, guess what? We can all move in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? We can all go accomplish something, and we can all conquer our dreams together. It's kind of like how our story is. I want to have a dope ass label. He want to have a dope ass film department. Well, guess what? As a label, I need videos done. I need photographs done. Mm-hmm. So why don't we work together? You know what I'm saying? He used to rap with me. We always rap together. He like, really, I just want to be a producer. Well, I need a producer. So it all makes sense. All the pieces of the puzzle when you're doing the right things in life, man, all the pieces of the puzzle start coming to you. The universe is going to give it to you. Mm-hmm. It's going to give it to you. It's just because that's the energy that you're sending out. And that's the energy that you're going to attract. If you're doing dumb shit all the time, that's what you're going to get. You dumb shit going to come right back to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Real quick, let me tell you, family, you're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live right now on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube. So go like, subscribe, share, and then do it all over again. And you're watching Honey on Jazz Cats. And I'm sitting with three kings. I have to call you kings. I have to acknowledge that. Let me say this. You know your worth. Every trial and tribulation that you all have been through made you who you are today. And your job is to make sure that the young people that's coming up, they don't make those same mistakes. Mm-hmm. You already burnt those bridges, so they ain't got to rebuild them. You know, that's our charge. Are we our brothers and sisters keepers? Absolutely. That's our charge. So salute to what you're doing. And what you just said, you know, as far as how you guys came, this trio came into be, you know, it's a beautiful thing how you guys are working together. And this is what people need to learn how to do. Our people really need to get it together. Because it's not about, oh, you got on them Jordans, oh, you rocking this, oh, you got, no, it's not about that. Because at the end of the day, when you walk out that door, all of that stuff it's depreciation.
It could be taken from you easily.
Right. I just saw a video where this guy was rocking some buffs, right? He was like, all the girls was watching him. I did laugh, I'm not gonna lie. He was like, all the girls was jocking him, and then all of a sudden, some fast nigga.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's like, I thought about chasing him, but he was already gone. He had a head start. But here I am, buffless.
Right.
And the girls are not paying attention to me.
And I mean, that kind of comes into the point of like, you
putting
know,
your self-value into material things.
Start valuing the wrong things in life. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's coming with maturity, though.
No doubt about it.
With maturity, because when you were out there finger popping, you was trying to do what you do, and you did it well. But now you value your time, and you realize, hey, I can be gone tomorrow. So what I need to do is make sure that I'm leaving a mark, and what my mark is going to be is positive.
Exactly.
Yeah, understand that, because like they say, people want to see you do good, but they never want to see you do better than them. Us three, we want to see all of us do good. We ain't. That's the problem. Like they say, Detroit had that problem forever. We eat each other up, or we hate this. That's why rappers ain't made it yet. That's why musicians, period, ain't made it, because everybody think they better than the next man. You need to just man up and learn how to work with other people. Once you learn how to work with other people, it's gonna make your life a lot easier. It's not easy making it on your own. You know, as a kid, your mama used to be like, "Let me help you with that homework." Be like, "No, mama, I got it." Shit, I'm failing every class in every class in the book because I'm being stubborn, not letting my mom help me. Then you get older, okay, let me get a little help. Now you get help. Now you're doing better. Now, you know, we grew up. I didn't grow up the smartest, so you know, I was not dumb, just lazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to push. So we got to push each other. We push each other every day. So get you a team that you can. If you, like they said, we can't work together and make money. What we doing around each other? You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. That's just what everybody need to learn. Learn how to work together.
Absolutely. We're going to play some more music, but keep on talking about it. I love it because we need to educate. Our people die from lack of knowledge.
That's the problem, too, like I would say. And we always say, if I know then what I know now. So now is the time to where you got to start teaching yourself. If we knew this 30 years ago, you ain't no telling where we would be. We, like I said, we didn't work for other people. We didn't push other labels. We didn't push other companies. We didn't push other stores. And look, we are here together now. Thinking what we was doing was going to get us here. And all it did was bring us back here.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you all have a purpose together.
That's it. That was God.
That's his God. You're not getting out of here until you finish what you're supposed to do.
Our whole thing, we speak, I don't know, you know, I say, you speak good things, they come to you. Like Knowledge said at the beginning of this, the way we talked about getting a store, how fast the store actually came to us, and how fast we was able to actually open, that's not easy, because a lot of people look for stores and be looking for years. We could have been looking for a storefront for 2-3 years.
That's true.
It took us 2 months, not even.
Decent and in order. It was a perfect time.
With our money.
Yes. We don't owe nobody shit.
Say it again.
With our money.
Okay.
That's what people have to understand. At the end of the day, we owe ourselves. We don't owe anybody else.
Except DTE, consumers, Comcast.
Well, they ain't going nowhere.
I'm sick of paying them.
They ain't never going nowhere.
That's the fact
already.
That's the fact of Bill. You know what I'm saying? Bill's gonna be around forever.
Then my uncle said, "Boy, death and taxes, baby. That's the only thing guaranteed till you have birth, baby."
All right, we gonna jam with a little Mesa. Keep
let's
your head.
Mesa.
Oh yeah,
head to the sky.
Let's
go. Let's go.
There we go. didn't hear anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's all. Tell me what
Say,
you
say
hear,
what's
because I'm
going
just saying,
on with
'cause I don't hear
it?
nothing.
Right.
Maybe because the phone lines might be
Oh.
open.
Did I?
So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
well,
we
hey,
don't
come
hear
on,
I was
no
saying,
tap
I know I
in.
didn't do that.
Phone's line open, tap in.
Yep, you can call in right
You
now.
call in, ask some questions. Y'all got something to
Oh,
say?
somebody want to talk to us?
Call
Ain't that
in, tap
something?
in.
Yeah, I don't even know, but they can.
Don't call my phone. Call the radio
Right.
You a hot mess. But yes, the
Oh, did they
phone
call you
lines,
first?
Yeah,
phone lines are
I had to
open, I
stop my phone
believe.
from ringing. My brother always calling me. He was just talking on the thing. You see where I'm at? You calling me here?
Tap in.
Yeah, we got everybody
links
on
is
the.
on the page. Just tap in.
All right, we got everybody up here on the live though too. So we see y'all.
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
We
sharing the link
appreciate
for
everybody
people
from
now. You know
Facebook
what I'm
watching and supporting. We love you guys and continue to go like, subscribe. Please go support my brothers. I see I'm claiming y'all too.
Yeah,
See how
that's
that
what's up.
y'all see how that works?
You ain't got no choice with me.
I know. Look, I know. But I'm claiming y'all. You too. I'm claiming you.
Hey,
Hey, I'm with it.
Hey,
Okay.
it's all good.
All right. We family. So that's what. And I'm gonna talk to you because you know what? I've been talking about getting an album out. So we need to get together.
Oh, for
And then
sure.
my son just put out a song. He wrote it on Tuesday. The name of it is All Black. He performed it on Tuesday.
Oh, it's done? Okay, we can shoot the video.
And check this out. He performed it on Tuesday. They want him to come perform Sunday in Atlanta. All expense paid.
Oh, well, man, go on,
And
jump
it's
on
hot.
that.
Yeah.
It's so hot. I gotta send it to you so you can see. But yeah, y'all gotta get with him. He's gotta get with y'all. It's gotta be connected.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially with that title. When he told me the title, I was like, for real.
You just connected it right now.
Right.
It's there, plugged in.
You
Yeah,
family.
that's it.
Like you say, family. We family.
There you go. There you go.
You know, how you pop
Already.
up to that family reunion, don't know nobody. We family today. I'm hungry.
That's right. Now I've done that. What about y'all? Have you done that?
No,
They'll definitely be like, you hungry?
I did with some of my sisters. We did.
Y'all popped up.
You
on
know,
that-
cousin Joe. Yeah, we here. Yeah, cousin from Chicago. Yeah,
on your daughter's side.
yeah, I did. On some high shit, you know. Things you do with your sisters. On
Hey,
some high
that just
shit.
reminds me, we talking about jazz, and this kind of reminds me of one of the other influences I used to have. This also takes me back to Buddy, which is, like I said, was my neighbor. And he was the one that turned me on the blues. Like I said, my pops was the jazz man. But Buddy always had the blues going, and he used to throw some banging backyard parties, yo. And he was the one that actually made the first time I heard the song. Hey, the blues is all right. Hey, the blue. That was the first time. Like even as a child, like I was like 8 years old, and I can just remember going out my backyard to the garage, and looking across the backyard into his yard and hearing that song play. I still remember when he had on them khaki pants, that blue buttoned up with that maroon colored sweater vest. I still remember that day seeing him, and he waved me over and was like, "Hey, you want some barbecue? Come on over." All right. I went right over.
Pull up. Come on up in here. You hungry? You gonna eat too?
But you talk about some of the influences of music and the places that music can take you. That was just my experience. From jazz to blues to hip hop, and I never had any quarrels with the music itself. It wasn't something that I didn't like. I didn't mind jazz. I actually liked some of it. A lot of my first records was a DJ with jazz records. Shit, I think my dad's listening.
Oh, you in trouble.
You ain't mean it, Pops.
That's too late now. What you mean?
See, what had happened was
Pops told him don't touch them records. Don't touch my records, James. I done told you, boy. He didn't got himself in trouble. He done 6'9".
I'll wait on that phone call.
and
We got a snitch and wedge.
and he can go play it back. So it's on there.
Oh,
Ooh,
man,
you did that.
yeah. So some of my first records, was jazz records, and I had a couple little blues tracks, little 45s, but my life coming up was literally surrounded by music. My sister was the one that took me to hip hop, to be honest with you. My older sister, she was the one that turned me on to like Too Short, Slick Rick, stuff like that. She was the one that put me there. But jazz and blues came from the older influences that I was surrounded by.
Right.
So, as I said, that's how I even knew about WJZZ and the history of WJZZ, because I remember going there right over there on East Grand Boulevard.
And I love that you know the history about it, and with the original owners, and
Right.
now with Roger Pennsylvania being the new owner and where he's taking it. It's amazing for you to know the history.
Right.
So,
Like, because I think the dude that had it, he was a doctor.
Wasn't it like 105.9, I think, before or something like that?
Yeah.
WJZZ.
Yeah, 105.9 WJZZ.
105.9
WJZZ. That was when it was on
I'm
Grand
originally
Boulevard.
from Chicago, right?
Right.
I'm originally from Chicago.
Smooth jazz on
Now, I do
WJZZ.
remember hearing that, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. But yeah, that's the history that you know, and the fact that you guys are actually born and raised here in Detroit. That just shows a lot with what you're doing with your company. That inspires other Detroiters to get up and get that grind on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and a lot of people think that it look at this and probably think that it take a whole lot of money to do this. It don't. It did not take a ton of money to do what we did. I would say at the maximum amount from day one to open, 35,000. That's inventory, shelves, racks, building. If you can't grab if you ain't got 10 grand or can get a hold of 10 grand and grab two of your homeboys and put up 10 grand a piece to do something, what are you really doing? Like,
You're not on your grind.
Not on your grind.
Stop buying all them Jordans and all them.
Exactly. That's where it's
all
going.
that name brand, all that Gucci and Louis and all that. Start yourself a business. That's what you need to do.
Say that.
That's
Say
what
that.
we did. You know, like Nipsey said, we wear our own clothes. We rock our own brands. We ain't watching Gucci, Louis, all that $700, $800 shit. No, we just rock our stuff. We normal people.
Well, I'm watching them because I'm tripping because somebody came out with a clothing line and selling $400 t-shirts.
Who?
Yeah.
Something with a V on the back.
Dior, that shit.
I don't give a damn. You niggas cotton.
So
Man, it's still all made of the same damn material.
It's about the name.
I wouldn't pay $400
That's what I'm
I wouldn't do
saying.
that.
So I started charging $250 for a t-shirt. I don't hear no complaints.
They might start.
Don't ask me for a
buying it.
discount.
And you know what, man? That was a way for big corp and these type of people to cash in on the urban industry, and I won't even just say the urban people or what. You know what I'm saying? On all of us. You know what I mean? Is that if I can put my name on something and make you want to come pay me $300-$400 a t-shirt or whatever to value it, to make yourself feel good when you go out. See, that's the fucking problem right there. Is that I can go to fucking Kmart's or Walmart and put on some shit, and when I go out, I still feel good. Some of these people need these things to put on to make themselves feel good because they don't feel good within their own damn self. So when they're out in public, I got on this, I got on that, you big dumbass, you could have took that $2,000 outfit you had just now, you could have went and bought a car for $1,500, put $500 in it, fixed it up a little bit, and turned around and sold it for $3,500.
Yeah, my daddy used to do that on a regular basis. We had like 3 Nissan, 78, 77, 76, 280Z. My dad bought them cars, sold them.
I'm going to have to really interrupt because this conversation got real deep and time flew past it. We about to go. It's time to say bye. I might have you back.
What time is it?
We got to pull
It's
back.
time to go. It's time to go. But you know what? We're going to go out with salute to your neighbor. And you said, hey, the blues all right.
Man, hey.
We're going to try and do that.
Shout out to Buddy. Rest in peace to Buddy.
If we can get past this little
Shout out to
commercial, we sure
everybody
will.
tuned into the live feed.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Check us next week on Jazz Cats. And we're going out. Salute to Buddy. God bless you. Rest in peace. Catch us next week.
Peace.
Alrighty, family. I need you back. We're not finished. We gotta do a part 2.
Let's get it.
I love it. Yeah.
Let's
We
get
definitely. Let me check my calendar now.
I'm definitely down for a part 2.
Yeah, I need a part 2 with you guys.
Hey, all y'all out there, man, y'all pull up, man. Detroit Grind Strong, man. 28345 Gratiot Avenue, Roseville, Michigan, man. Like I was speaking earlier, you know, a lot of y'all that missed what was going on and whatnot, man. Hey, man, uplift each other, man. Get with your partners, man. If you got beef with somebody from back in the days or whatever, man, call it the men's, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just like, man, fuck that shit. We grown ass men now, man. It's about getting money. Go take care of your kids, get money, man. Pull up.
Y'all available next week? The 4th?
The 4th?
That's back to back.
Well, March 4th was, I mean, hey, we
Yeah,
can do back to back.
I'll have Big Sloan in town. He's signed to my label now. Big Sloan from Mo Thugs.
We'll holler at y'all, baby. Thanks for tuning in.
He on my label now, so he'll be in